The story of life with a girlfriend. Nicholas was originally a lone man living in a small neighborhood, and has just recently left his parents' house after turning 19. He felt lonely, and without his parents' assistance, he didn't feel like proceeding without someone on his side. He tried to contact his friends and see if they wanted to hang out, but all of them were busy. Nicholas was disappointed and decided to stay in the park for a while. He entered the park and sat on one of the benches, and took a few minutes to think about what his purpose is now. While he's thinking of this, he sees a girl he thought was the most beautiful out of the other girls he saw back when he was in high school. Nicholas was immediately attracted to her and felt himself approaching her to talk to her. The girl noticed him and told him what he needed. Nicholas expressed his feelings to her and told her if she could be his girlfriend. The girl felt herself blush upon hearing this, and after a few seconds of silence, she accepted his request and the two walked off together. Nicholas asked for her name, and she introduced herself as Cassie, who also left her parents' house after she turned 19. Both snickered at the coincidence, until Nicholas realized what he should do. He asked Cassie for answers to being an adult, and Cassie thought of one thing: getting his own house. Luckily, Nicholas has kept a wallet stacked with lots of money, and after a long time of purchasing his house, he got one and immediately went inside. Cassie also has her own home, but promises Nicholas that she will visit him someday, or when she gets out of work. While she was gone, Nicholas mostly stayed in his house and watched TV, and has improved well on doing weekly adult activities, even buying his own groceries. If he never got a girlfriend, then he wouldn't be able to do anything without assistance, and would be homeless for a long time. When the time arises, Cassie arrives at Nicholas's house, and often chat with each other and play video games in their free time. In one instance, they even kissed each other for the first time, and have expressed more joy by doing so. 2 years later, however, Cassie visits Nicholas and says that she isn't sure if she wanted to stick around any longer with Nicholas, mostly due to her job being more strict, and the time management was exaggerated, as she now needs to wake up to go to work at 4 in the morning, and leave at 8 in the afternoon. Nicholas was confused, until Cassie said that she and Nicholas break up, as she doesn't want to lose his job because she loved it. But Cassie promised that she would see Nicholas again if she got the chance, and they would just stick to being friends. Although Nicholas was saddened by hearing this, he understood, and also promised to see her again if she ever wanted to see him. Cassie then left the house, and Nicholas spent a few hours processing what just happened, before eventually going to bed. After 4 days passed, Nicholas felt the same feeling that he is lonely, even though he understands that Cassie has more strict time management than before. Nicholas wishes he could see Cassie again, and rarely thought of visiting her house, risking that it could be considered as intruding. Nicholas was walking around town with many thoughts in his head, when he soon noticed something descending from the sky. Small pink glowing particles started descending in front of Nicholas, before spinning around and forming a circle. This spinning increasingly gets faster and generates an even brighter glow, so bright that Nicholas had to shield himself from it. After all that, the glow disappeared, and Nicholas put his arm away from his face to see what's happening. Floating in front of him is a young woman with long yellow hair, pink eyes, pink dress, pink shoes, a large pink pair of butterfly wings emerging from her back, and even one sharp edge of skin emerging from her mouth. Nicholas was merely confused at first, but can't get himself to ignore how overwhelmingly beautiful she looks, even more beautiful than Cassie. The flying girl introduced herself as Carly, and heard that he had felt lonely. Nicholas asked her what she wanted, and Carly had decided to become his new girlfriend. Nicholas was hesitant at first, stating that he doesn't know how Cassie will react if she was with him. Carly then said, "You don't need to worry, everything will be okay. You two are just friends now, remember?" "You've got a point," said Nicholas, and accepted her for being his girlfriend. Although Nicholas should be happy that he got another girlfriend, he felt somewhat unnerved by her, and often gets second thoughts. Carly seems to notice this, and kisses him to cheer him up. Nicholas does get cheered up for a brief moment, but eventually falters, but this is probably for the best, for the sake of Cassie's job. Nicholas after a few weeks felt comfortable with Carly, and never worries too much about Cassie seeing him with her. Who knows? Maybe Nicholas will eventually consider visiting Cassie, with Carly coming with him, and hope that she understands his decision. The end.